Welcome to The Scene, I'm James Farnan, and today we're in the yard of Ron and Darlene Demaniuk. A vast array of artwork around us here. It's pretty amazing, and I'm joined by Ron. Tell us about how this all started.
Basically, all the pieces are made from recycled or material that I've been able to collect through the years and make different objects in the yard.
A lot of stuff has been welded with metal. Does that come from your trade, your profession, or?
Yes, I'm retired now, but I steel fabricated for 6 years back at the coast. I took up welding and steel burning of metal, and I've turned it into a sideline. The dragon is 19 feet long. The head comes off, it's in 2 pieces. We had a friend lift it with his crane.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, once I get an idea, it just starts and just keeps on going. I'll start a piece and I'll lay back for a while, take some time, and then I'll get back at it and I carry on. And at the beginning, I have no idea what it's going to look at the finish.
This is an impressive piece. Tell us about this one here.
The brass tubes come from the Bay company that was in town here before Zellers, and they were in the ladies' clothing department, and they used to hang the clothing in between the brass pillars there.
Everything in this yard, everything that you've created is recycled.
Exactly. Recycled, and various people within the garden club and our friends have donated and given a lot of the various objects. I went to an auction and they had all those old shovels and stuff, and everybody kind of looked at me and wondered why would anyone want. I just welded the brackets on the base, and there's the old shovels.
Is there anything that somebody has given you that you have just said, I can do nothing with this, see you later, or is everything, have you found a use for everything?
I pretty well find a use eventually. Sometimes you'll get a piece like that and then it inspires you, hey, I can make something out of this, and you know, it gives you an idea because you got this piece. If you didn't have that piece, maybe you wouldn't have that idea. And this is a Japanese bell. And that's a acetylene tank there. But to get the sound, I had to put the dome on it.
So you're an artist and an engineer.
Yeah.
Have you ever had people come into your yard and lay down an offer for you on a piece of art?
Yes, they have. I've always said it's not for sale. And they've always said everything's for sale, the right price. Maybe there'll be a time that maybe we'll part with some of the pieces, but right now we're still hanging on to them.
Your current work in progress is going to be an eagle. Tell us a bit about how this idea came to fruition.
We cut a tree next to the kitchen and ended up with a stump, and then I got the idea I'd create an eagle for that stump. And when I first thought of it, everybody just suggests maybe a 4-foot eagle. I'm ending up with a 17-foot wide eagle from wing to wing, and he'll be put up on a stump.
And how long is that going to take you to put together?
The dragon took 3 months. The eagle's going to take more. There's going to be more detail work in the feathers and what have you. The yard is open to anyone that wants to come in and take a look, and we encourage people.
The artwork and the sculptures aren't the only thing in this yard. Darlene takes care of the plants. Darlene, what's it like maintaining a garden this size and working around all the crazy sculptures that your husband has created over the years?
We work together. Sometimes he brings home the burnt wood and different things and finds places for them. We like to recycle and keep everything.
Is there much work in upkeeping this garden?
There is, but we call it our pleasure. So you can say it's work if you make it work, but when you can stop and smell the flowers, it isn't work.
What's so enjoyable about it for you? Is it that other people being inspired by your art, or is it just something you enjoy doing?
I just, you start with a piece of metal and then you're creating something from nothing, and it keeps us going.
Has there ever been anything Ron has created that you've said, that's got to go?
Never.
Ron, I just want to thank you for joining us on the scene and showing us around this amazing yard. It's been a pretty neat experience.
And I thank you and for coming out and looking at our yard and sharing it with us.